to Keiki Fishing Adventures. I'm your host, Shane and Patrick, and we got a Nenue fishing show for you today. We show you everything you need to know on how to catch them. We show you the chum, the setup, and how to catch them. This is a great show. You gotta watch it. Mahalo.
Fishing in Hawaii usually means family time, especially for us. Anyone can fish from young to old, grandkids to great-grandparents. It is something the whole family can do together. And Nenue fishing is one of our favorites. They can make great bait for large fish, and the big ones taste ono. They are hard fighters and smart. They travel in schools and hide under ledges and boulders. You can catch them using any bait, but the best is usually white bread. And the key to getting them around and biting is the chum. They like to live in rocky areas, but you will sometimes find them in sandy areas. You can catch them in a bunch of different ways. One of the easiest being hand pulls. Micro pulls and regular pulls work just as well. With hand pulls, you just need a line, hook, and sinker. With pulls, you will use a floater setup. They can grow large, over 10 pounds in some of the monster ones. They like the water to be a little rough. We have lost some big ones from them breaking the line. When you catch a big one, that's usually something really special. Nenues will sometimes school with other fish. So when you fish for nenues, you tend to catch some other fish too. Remember, be careful when fishing for nenue. It can get slippery and you need to keep a sharp lookout for the waves, especially if you're fishing on a rough day. Nenues are also called rudderfish or gray chub fish. If you're fishing for nenues and they're around but not biting, they can probably see your fishing line. So you want to downsize your line. These fish are really smart. Especially the big ones. The big ones tend to bite really small lines. The bigger ones tend to stay a little further out. Make sure to fish with partners. That way, if you slip, get hurt, or if a wave hits you, there's someone around. When we fish with the family, we're always looking out for each other. We're always telling each other when waves are coming in. And usually our mom and dad are right next to us watching. Don't give up if you don't catch one the first time you try. They're really hard to catch. It's taken us a while to be able to catch them consistently.
Here I am putting shrimp on. I was using bread, but it wasn't working out so good. Bread is usually my go-to bait, and my second bait is shrimp. Always make sure you put on your bait good, because otherwise you're just wasting your time when you cast it out, and it's just going to come right off. Here I am hooked up to one nice sized Nenue. I'm using 4-pound test, so I'm trying not to lose this one. Let the fish try and fight the pole, and don't try to force it in. Because most times you'll lose it when you try to force it. This is our Nenue setup. All we have is our floater with a snap swivel on it. It doesn't come with a snap swivel, but we like to use it because it makes it so much easier setting up everything. Our 8-pound test, which we're going to use for our leader line, and our J hook. And we also have nail clippers to cut the line too. So all I'm going to do is just tie a trailing knot on top of the floater. So you're going to go through the eye 2 times and twist the line around the main line 10 times and go back through the 2 holes by the swivel and then through the big hole and pull it tight. Work it slowly down. And grab your leader line and cut it around 2 to 3 feet. The next knot I'm going to tie is the Palomar knot. Go through the hook eye once, then come back through it, then tie an overhand knot, then put the hook through the loop that the overhand knot made and pull tight. And then clip the excess with your nail clipper. So I'm going to tie a trailing knot here again. Go 2 times through the swivel. Then twist it 10 times around the leader line. And then go through the 2 holes by the swivel, and then through the big hole it just made. And then clip the excess with your nail clipper, and that's your Nenue floater setup. Here I am hooked up again. Let the fish fight the pole, and don't force it in.
Right here, I'm trying out a new spot I never fished before. It's a little rough on the outside, so I'm trying the side over here. What happens when it's too rough, it tends to push the floater in. And you can tangle it up on the reef. But if it's calmer, you don't have to worry about it being pushed in as fast. Make sure to always wear tubbies when fishing on the rocks. If you're wearing slippers, you're almost guaranteed you're gonna fall down. Cast out, and then you're fishing. Got out my hinalea last. Oh. Like some bites right off the bat. Man, these guys are asking for it. Sooner or later, I get them. I get them sooner or later. Can't hide forever. Got a fish! Here, I caught one bass. It's been nice size for bait, but we're just trying to catch some newies, not bass.
Okay, hurry up before the wave comes.
It's always fun trying out new spots because you never know what you're gonna catch. Right here we weren't catching anything and I saw a big school of fish come in. Eat the whole entire thing. I didn't know what it was until I caught one. I'm aware that I just caught a needlefish. I think I snagged it. Did I? Nope. He just bit nothing. Pure nothingness. Daddy! He bit pure nothingness. Not dead. Careful, these guys. I've gotten poked by these guys a few times, trying to take the hook out. You can see it has teeth and a pointy beak that is as sharp as a needle. I just wanted to check and make sure it's okay. He's kind of stuck in there. He found his way out.
Oh yes, my bread's still on. Here I am just watching the floater. Oh, that's a big whatever that is over there. The way I catch them is I throw out the floater, slowly reel it in, and then when I feel a bite, I give a nice little tug. I try to leave the floater out there without reeling in, but it's too hard because there's just too much slack, which makes it hard to hook up on the fish. So when you're reeling it in, the line is tight, which makes it easier to get a hook up. Terrible cast. Now the baby fish are going to eat my stuff. Nenue! Saw it. Maybe I need to sink down the floater now. Time to sink the floater. Sinking the ship. Sometimes I use the water fillable floaters. And I fill them up all the way, and the floater kind of floats halfway down to the bottom. And sometimes I'll get a lot of bites that way too. So what I'll do is throw it out, let it sink, and then slowly reel it in, and then when I feel a bite, I give a little tug. Got it. Oh, this fish is flipping out. Trying to keep them away from the rocks. They like to dive towards the rocks. They're great fighters, so just let them fight the pole. Okay, got it up. Okay, now. Huh? No, it didn't. Decided to eat the hook upward. I wanted you to eat the hook, but I didn't want you to eat the hook bad. Okay, here you go. GoPro. Oh wait, let me go and drop the fish off first. Okay. My fourth fish today, guys. All I caught today was Nenue. Watch me give Jaden the pole, and then he gets some big fish. Hopefully these tips can help you catch some Nenues.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for a notification so you get a notification every time I make a new video. Mahalos!